Hi everybody, it's Heather, and today I'm bringing you another wig by Envy. This one is called Ashley, and she is a lace front, mid-length, curly wig. It's very, very cute. It has a monofilament part and a very nice, densely packed lace front. And I'm going to move this a little bit so you can see what I mean. That is a very dense lace front. Let me pull the camera up a little bit closer. I'll put even a little bit more light on that for you too. Even though that'll totally wash me out. You can see, as I move that around, that is a nice lace front. And if you're one of those people that is really opposed to having the perfect oval shaped hairline, it's thick enough that you can pluck out some of the hairs to make it look a little irregular. Totally optional though. I don't do that to any of my lace fronts, but some people do. The color is called Cinnamon Raisin, and if I put even more light on it, you can see that it is a medium raisin brown that has well, multi-tonal highlights, to say the least. I want to get this exactly right. It's got golden brown and like a light auburn, I would say, throughout. And it's very pretty. It's not quite as red as I thought it was going to be. Dim some of this light. Which was a bit of a letdown because I was really looking forward to another red wig to try on, since it's been a while and I'd tried on so many blonde and brunette wigs. But the color is very, very, very pretty. And as you can see, even with the direct lighting, it's very natural looking. It just looks like you had some highlights put in. Very, very cute. The curl pattern on Ashley is big, bouncy, loose curls. And I've actually played with it a little bit to loosen up the curls a little bit, because right out of the box, it looked a little Shirley Temple-ish. But once you loosen up some of those curls a little bit, I mean, it's really cute. And in fact, this is a lot like what my natural curl pattern looks like, because my hair is naturally very loosely curled. So as soon as I tried this on, I was like, oh my gosh, it's like my hair. It was a really nice sensation, especially since I tend to enjoy mid-length and shorter wigs. This is a really refreshing change of pace, because usually curly wigs are either really short or they're really long. And even the ones that are really long, the ones that are really long are really hard to take care of, because that hair tangles really easily and all that. And I've actually got a pretty strong suspicion that this would not suffer the same kind of fate, because it doesn't have those really tight ringlet curls. Plus, the Envy hair fibers are really, really silky. In fact, I personally find them to be a little bit silkier in texture than, say, even like Renee of Paris, because like here's a Renee of Paris wig, and silky fibers, but for some reason this just feels a little bit slicker when you run your hands through it. I really love the way that the highlights sit in the front. Some people don't like that, but it is just like, if you see what happened there, how much volume I got. The thing is like all of the really light highlights are more concentrated in the top and the front, just like they would be at most salons when you get it done. And then, of course, that low light color and the rest of that raisin brown are mostly concentrated in the back. And I'm going to put a little bit more light on it so you can really take a look at that curl pattern. Very, very pretty. So Very natural looking too. Now, like I said, it has a mono part, and I haven't really played around with the part a whole lot, just enough to loosen it a bit so you can see the scalp. But if I really played with the hair, you could get a more true impression of what that scalp's going to be like. It comes with a zigzag part. I didn't really want to fuss with that too much, because I do try to keep it as close to right out of the box as possible, but played with it a little bit. The part is right in the center. If you're not the kind of person that digs center parts, this might not be the wig for you, unless you just want to put the hair back off the face, because this has a great thick lace front, so you can totally do partial updos, and that would actually look pretty cute. Almost 1960s kittenish. So I'm going to take this off and show you what the cap construction looks like. Okay. Turn her inside out. And right there, you can see where that part is. Monofilament all the way to the crown. Temple to temple lace front. And I can get that a little bit closer so you can see just, I mean, it's threaded, like the hairs are threaded through all the way to the edge of the lace. There's no room to trim. But that's kind of a nice thing, because if you don't like having to trim that monofilament off, sorry, the sheet that I put back here is falling off, then you don't have to. You don't have to worry about it. It goes right up to the top. Very, very pretty. Very loose, bouncy curls. And I've only been wearing this for about 15 minutes, so it might even loosen up a little bit more. But I have a suspicion that it's going to stay like this a little bit, because I put it on a wig stand overnight, so it's already relaxed a little bit. And sometimes with curly wigs you have to do that, or else bing, all the curls will just hang out right here, and that's no fun. No one wants to look like a Cocker Spaniel, right? So I'm going to put this right back on. And I really like the Envy caps. They're stretchy without being too loosey-goosey, so they don't lose their shape, but they're very, very comfortable, and they are not tight. And I love the fact that they're not tight on my head. There you go. And that's easy as pie. The very, very pretty mid-length curly Ashley by Envy. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.